This is your content marketing strategy course to define your ideal target audience in 4 fast steps without picking the wrong target audience. But before I get into those 4 steps, let me explain to you what the 3 types of audience based on their temperature, meaning how well they know you, are. If you already have a current list of customers, students, clients, patients, then you already have an idea of the type of people that are your ideal target audience. Number 2, so that's number 1. Number 2 is if you have like an email list or somewhere where you have a list of followers or people who are connected to you in a group or some fashion like that, that they already know you and know what you offer, then these will be considered as your warm audience because they know about a little about what you have to offer. And they're also problem aware, like you also know that what you have to offer, they would be interested in that thing. So that type of audience would be considered a warm audience. Now, option number 3 is what today's video will help you to get clarity on. Right? So you need to learn how to create your ideal target customers from scratch. So essentially, we'll be creating what we consider like to be an avatar. And I usually go about this in a different way than most people. I actually add another step to it. So what I help my clients to do differently is to find out who needs our help the most and how we can serve them the most. Who can benefit the most from what we have to offer, and also who is willing to pay us the most. So these people who have not yet heard about us will be considered cold lead, cold audience. And if you can convert cold leads, then you will have a constant flow of customers always coming into your business. In a moment, I will give you a formula for a unique selling proposition, a USP. But first, let's get into the 4 steps. The number 1 rule in creating good quality content is one and only knowing who your ideal target audience is. And that is why this video is super important. So number 1 of the 4 steps is demographic and psychographic. So demographic speaks to gender, age, where they live, how much money they make, etc. Psychographic speaks to their pain or their care or their desire. And what this looks like, let's say you are a mindset coach and you're going to, your ideal clients are female of a certain age who are probably looking to grow a business or something like that. You also want to find out what is holding them back. What is that thing that they would go and search online to get help for? Because mindset is pretty broad. So let's say for one particular group of your target audience could be they are afraid of the fear of failure. So you could create your content around fear of failure, targeting those people who fit your demographic and also are aware that they have this problem, fear of failure. So we don't want to just define them. We want to give vital information to connect with how they are feeling. Because if you can market with feeling based on how they see pain or desire, then you become a better marketer. Comment down below and let us know what are some of the pain and cares or desires that you know that your ideal clients are looking for. And let me know if you put this inside your marketing so you have that connection with them. Step number 2 is not only to identify their pain or to try and solve a problem that they're aware of, but also show them the cost that it is costing them living in that pain. For example, a relationship coach that helps people to build stronger relationships, dealing with unresolved family connection, they have not spoken to their family members in a year. What would that cost be to that person, your client, in not connecting with their family? This could be if they have children and the children don't know their grandparents. What's the cost of that? What's their future generation? What's their family history? What's their health history? What's their peace of mind costs that them not having the desire to mend relationship is costing them? The health costs on their body for stress and so forth. Step number 3 is who can pay you for your products and services. You have to also be mindful of who your target audience is that can pay you. For instance, you have a wonderful kids product or teenage product, but because those are minors and you can't do business with minors, you may have to target your message to the parents and show the parents how this can benefit their children, or to schools or coaches that would be able to purchase this product or service for the children. Let's say you write children's books. Now, children are not allowed to, go online and purchase, most kids, that is. So the book is for children, but you may have to structure your content. Let's say you are advertising on Amazon. The content has to also speak to the parent in purchasing this. Show that parent why this book is really good for their children. So step number 4. So this one is if your product can serve both male or female, any gender, any age, any country, race, so forth, you should not be narrowing down just because you are comfortable with serving just one type of person. I understand, like countries, you may want to start out with maybe where the country or the area where you live for advertising budgets and constraints. That's okay. But when it comes to a product or service that can benefit a male or female, even different ethnicity, you are severely limiting your potential reach, because when we create products and service, we are serving. So unless your product is only made or for male or female, like male pattern baldness or something like that, then that's okay. So it's not necessarily idealistic to target down, niche down for no reason other than your comfortability. We are entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs are called to serve other people at the highest level. Now, when you start to think about the pain and struggles that your potential ideal clients are having, then you can serve them at your highest self. When you're doing content marketing, you want to make sure that your message, their pain, and your solution matches the market, the target audience, what they are actually looking for. You're attracting who you want to serve, and these are the people you can help the most, and you're repelling those that you don't want to serve. And that's why I called you guys Serve First Experts. And if you found value in this video, hit that like button. It's free. I'm making more videos just like this one, so please subscribe if you would love to create content that serves your clients and make you money. As promised, now that you've clearly defined who your target audience is and how you can help them, here is the formula for an effective USP. You will start with I help, and then your target audience. Then write clearly what their desire is, not what your product solves. So never lead with your product or service. Right, the next line should be their desire. So I help coaches, consultants, course creators, speakers, and other entrepreneurs massively scale their business and majestically stand out online, save time. So that would be what their desire is. They need to grow, they need to stand out, they need to save time. And the without part of the statement would be, of course, some pain that they want to avoid. Now, this is optional and I didn't put it in mind, but I could have gone with something like for the without wasting time instead of saving time. So that's, depending on how you word yours. And then the byline is your products, your service, your tool, what you do. So in my case, I help them by crafting and creating a book that grows their businesses and multiply their money. So practice your USP, let others hear how it sounds and get their feedback. But importantly, you also want your USP, or some people call it your elevator pitch, to sound clear, easy to understand. When someone hears it, they don't mistake a word. And for my reward to you for sticking around to the end of this video, I'm giving to you my free 10-part content marketing course. Find the link below or go to AuthorSell.com/content marketing course or scan the QR code on your screen. Catch the next video. What is content marketing? And the simplified way to stand out and elevate your brand.